Let's have a look at the emerald tablets of Thoth, the Atlantean, and he's in one of his chapters he talks about once in a time long forgotten I, Thoth, opened the doorway, penetrated into other spaces and learned the secrets concealed. Deep in the essence of matter are many mysteries concealed. Here's the important point. Nine are the interlocked. Nine are the interlocked dimensions, and nine are the cycles of space. Nine are the lords of the cycles that come from above and below. But the most important point is space is filled with concealed ones, for space is divided by time. That is true. We're moving through fourth dimensional space where 1 second is equal to a space of 186,000 miles a second approximately. And of course 1 second in 5-dimensional space will be equal to a certain amount of 1 second in time in 5-dimensional space will be equal to a certain amount of space. So space is divided by time. Seek ye the key to the time space, and ye shall unlock the gate. Know ye that throughout the time space consciousness surely exists. So we have Thoth here telling us that there are 9 interlocked dimensions. 9 are the cycles of space. So that means the 3rd to the 12th dimensional universe is filled with concealed ones. In other words, there are people in the 4th dimensional universe. There's a 4th dimensional Earth, a 5th dimensional Earth, 6th dimensional Earth, all the way up to the 12th dimensional Earth. And he also talks later about time travel. But let's have a look at what's going on. Oh dear. Very nice. Oh, Norway. We've got a nice little... oh yeah, very nice. A nice little war planet and some other kind of planet that seems to be attracting the light of the artificial sun. No worries. In other words, it's a multi-dimensional universe. Thoth saw the incoming alien invasion. Thoth did time travel both forwards and backwards in time. And how can we actually detect the time field? We can detect the time field by a constantly spinning compass that cannot find directional north. Shows us that we are inside the time field. Yeah. And the Andromedians, here the Andromedian portal, the true geostrategics and astrostrategics have been telling about the forthcoming space war in our solar system. The Andromedians have 960 war planets in multiple dimensions, and the Draconian combat fleet in our solar system has 118 war planets. They also have another 100 and odd war planets in the 4th dimension. And so a spinning compass will let you know that you're inside Earth's time field, which is closed at ground level and only opens very rarely, which is why people experience accidental time travel for between a few 30 seconds to a few minutes, sometimes an hour, depending on how open how stable the time field is. And so we have the space war going on in our solar system with these objects. Very, very interesting. Foth told us 9 are the interlocked dimensions and 9 are the cycles of space. Space is filled with concealed ones, for space is divided by time. That is true. Time flows differently in each dimension. We know that from the ancient Indian, it's Brahma and the gods talking about how time flows differently in different universes. So this is Thoth telling us the facts. Yeah, the emerald tablets of Thoth the Atlantean. So amazing. And Thoth did time travel. He told you where the time field is, and he time travelled both forwards and backwards in time. And a spinning compass, the old spinning compass will let you know. That's why people who've experienced accidental time travel always say, like if you're in a plane, when the time field opens, the compass just keeps on spinning and spinning, disorientates the pilots. Yeah, and like one guy him and his son always flew to Florida from Key West, Warwick, and it always takes a certain length of time. But one time they experienced the phenomena of the spinning compass, and they got to their destination an hour earlier. And it's like that is impossible unless they went through a time field. Very interesting. Accidental time travel. No worries. No worries. Just a massive space war going on.